one. Hey, welcome everybody. We're actually live now to episode 13 or something of
This camera
Ogre
over here.
Eventually going to
I
be
don't think
Tailz.
we're rolling. I don't believe you.
To your left.
I don't believe you.
Run!
Let me know when you're rolling.
Run!
Hey-oh!
Uh,
Anyhow, so what we're going to do is we're going to lay out 4 random stories here with your help, if possible. And then we're going to roll it, and Connor is going to role play the world, and I will role play the lead character, and I will survive and win.
The odds are not in your favor so far. Anyone watching, throw into the comments a idea for a game for us to throw into the D4 every session of random experiences, and we might roll it. Also, join the live whenever we're on, and you can pick numbers for our dice rolls, so you can either completely destroy our campaign or help someone.
You can help me, so low numbers is good. We roll everything based upon a system that we created long ago called the shit, which takes any rolling system and allows you to put a percentile roll in for it. And so basically, you'll be watching us try and roll under a percentile to see if we are successful or unsuccessful. And we will wrap a story around that. My first number one, am I picking number one?
Sure.
We Padawan, the Fall of the Temple.
Yeah, my number 2 is going to be Elemental Bending World. Yep.
My choice for number 3. I'm going to keep pulling this one out because we haven't done the genre. Late 1800s Wild West Supernatural Ghost Hunter.
Okay. Wow, my brain's not ready for that one. Okay.
Lean like the Winchesters. Supernatural in the 1800s.
Yeah, not Ghostbusters.
Not Ghostbusters, more like Supernatural, more like the Winchesters.
Okay. So, number 4. I didn't think of it.
No help from the audience. Come on, guys, give us an idea.
Nope. Let's see.
And no help.
Let's do a
day in the life of a dolphin.
Come on. You're going to be fighting so many sharks.
How about a military trained dolphin with laser beams?
Yeah, you have to roll good stats for that, though.
Give me a lot of that.
All right, number 4. Man, there's so many choices. I only thought of one. Okay. Vampire Hunter.
Vampire Hunter. All right. You get the roll.
Oh, I do.
Yep, this is your roll.
Hey!
Finally. Padawan, Fall of the Temple. This one's going to suck balls. All right, so Connor's going to start creating the story. I'm going to start straight rolling it. And for those of you who do or don't game, that means I'm going to roll 2d10. And those stats that go straight where I roll them, I don't get to choose. And then I start building the character from there. So,
if you get bad wisdom and high strength, you're going to be a Wookiee.
I got a 9 strength, so that's really the low end of useful.
Wow, this is a very
6
iconic
decks.
moment.
6 decks.
This is a throwaway character right here.
Hey, I'm going to win this. 13 con. Well, I got something going. Slightly above average.
Your whole
all
world,
wisdom. Here we go, baby.
Your whole Jedi world revolves around
Bam.
that one roll. Okay.
14. Better than it could have been.
Yeah,
Intelligence
you
would
are
be good too.
definitely a force
Little
wielder.
intelligence. A little bit of a 12. Well, he's an average Joe. Charisma though, right? Through the roof, I bet. Through the roof. Here we go. 15. All right.
Hey,
So high
nice.
charisma, high wisdom. We can work with that. Ooh,
All
that
right.
dex, man. I'm gonna be
So,
dodging shit. Oh, no dex, no strength. This is all
so
force power character.
your power is going to be charisma and wisdom times 3.
That's good. 29. So that's 57. No, it's almost 30. That's a really good roll. 29, 90, 87.
Um, let's give.
I lost you completely on audio,
Yeah, something popped up.
but I now
Um,
have you on video on both things, so that's cool.
can you hear me?
Okay, so I can hear you.
Okay.
No, so okay, so no strength, no dex, no dex. Like negative
Uh,
dex, actually.
light lightsaber 2d10. You got good force power roll, and you got um
Hey, my con's not bad.
yeah, you got good health.
50, excuse me, 65.
And I mean, you're I guess you're to hit with a lightsaber's 45%, so it's not that great.
Yeah. I'm going to be using my force throw with that lightsaber a lot more than I'm going to be using that lightsaber.
So
Am I truly this bad, or am I just starting horribly injured?
no, that's basic for you. You're like this. You're like a maybe like a young, almost kind of like spindly, like one of the like very like relaxed to themselves, like mushroomy characters that you see in the back all the time. Um, they don't
Mm,
have. They're not the ones in the mines pulling up iron or something, but they're the ones that I don't know. They're very wise and charismatic. So they're strippers, like a Twi'lek or something.
yeah.
Um, you might be Twi'lek. Um, yeah, your whole life you've never been good with the physical training, but you're almost top of the class in everything that you do with considering the force and manipulating people and stuff and coming to conclusions about that kind of stuff. Um, let's give you you get 4 force abilities to start with that you've acquired through your training.
Um,
Push, pull, jump, uh, um, saber throw.
he would probably want to saber throw for sure. Some jump because he's got to move. His body doesn't move.
Just start with saber throw, jump, force push, and force pull.
Yeah, I'd rather have a mental ability, like for messing up with people's minds or something.
Force pull might not
This
be
guy's
that
gonna have to
great
be.
for you because
No,
you
I don't
like
think I
aren't
fall
pulling them
apart.
in to stab them a lot.
Push would be great. Much more of a pusher than a puller. Get away from me. Push. Jump, push, saber, throw, and is there a mind? I know that's all dark side stuff, right? All the mind control stuff.
There's the good side one, which is like pay attention to that over there. You make the audible noise and then make it so that they can. It's like in their mind, but in their mind they're going to look at this thing that they thought happened over here, where it's not.
We'll call it an audible illusion.
Dominating them or something, yeah.
Okay. What's jump is how many feet? 40?
Let's do 50,
30?
yeah.
And push does how you roll that? What's the poundage on that?
We'll do push does 1d10 and then an extra 2d10 if they come into contact with something.
Is there a weight on that? Like how heavy can I push?
Let's do like wisdom times 100 times 3. So let's do like 500 pounds, 450, 500.
5,500?
No, 500.
Two different huge numbers.
450 or 500.
Okay. Saber throw. Same 50 feet.
We'll make the saber throw like 60 feet. And then the audible illusion will be just one target.
Okay.
You can split it at half and stuff like that.
Strength and dex times 3.
Hey then.
And my athletics is amazing.
So
Wisdom.
we start this adventure in the halls of the Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
Oof.
You are undergoing your deep, secluded mental training. That's the majority of your existence here, is just sitting in crystal lit small rooms, focusing on the Force and understanding more about it and how to manipulate it, the metachlorians within you, within everyone else. Give me a perception roll.
67. Yes, my perception is
You're
ridiculous.
good at perception, yeah. You like less you actually hear things happening, you feel within the Force an incredible disturbance. Like you've almost been like sensing it just being harder to focus on the Force within the last few days, but at this very moment, you almost feel cut off from it. Like there's just like nightmares and stuff popping up into your head.
Okay, I'm gonna try and like lock hold of the midichlorians.
Yeah, you feel the crazy urge to just jump up out of meditation and run screaming. Give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom times
Times 5, so
90. Oh, thank God.
yeah, you
70. That's 70. I missed it, right?
Yeah, it seemed high.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Did not make it.
There's like the nightmares of like you being taken away as a child and stuff are just fucking flooding through your head all the times you've been picked on, but just incredibly enhanced. You just jump up out of meditation, screaming, go and grab the door, rip it open, are just bawling, crying from the face, screaming. One of your masters is sitting outside. What do you do?
Do they seem normal?
Yeah, he's kind of startled at you, and he's like, "Oh, cool. What's going on, dude?
It's like we're all gonna die.
What's
terrible.
Going on?
Help! I don't know. It's all wrong.
Just calm down. Just calm down. Breathe. Remember your training. What happened? Tell me what happened."
No, there's something awful. Okay, I will take a deep breath and try and reconnect with the Force since the Master is telling me to do it.
Give me another wisdom save.
Oh, yes. This time I made it.
He grabs a hold of your shoulders. You're like, okay, okay. You tap in to the Force again. You enter your happy place. You close your eyes. You see this cloaked figure with red eyes walking at you with a bright blue lightsaber. Your eyes just open up. You're like, no, what is happening?
I'm going it.
He says he grabs a hold of your shoulders. Child, what do you see? What is going on?
There's some figure with a blue lightsaber, and he's coming to get me. I don't know what to do or to believe.
He says,
is there anything going on around me that like there's nothing to support that in the real world? It's just completely in my head.
Everything is completely regular. Like there's like a team of like first grades just walking through the hall being led by someone. He's like showing them the artwork on the wall and stuff. You like are popped out of this meditation chamber freaking out. A few people have looked at you, but they kind of know what to like. This kind of stuff happens all the time with people just not understanding the Force and stuff. So he tells these is like, all right, child, just go back to your quarters. We'll end the training for today. I'll come get you in a few hours for the next thing, but just go take a rest. You've been working very hard. I'm proud of you.
I'm rolling 50-50 on this one. All right, I go back to my room. I guess I'm fucking crazy. Yeah, I like go back and try and find something to eat, shake it off, play a video game or something, like play saber tossing at the flying thing because I can't hit it worth a damn with my own hands.
Uh, you play with the little laser shooty thing, and you just try and catch the bullets instead of like blocking with your lightsaber.
Instead of taking him to the face every time.
You just hold your lightsaber out with the force and try and do it that way because there's no fucking chance you're gonna get it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a dex block. So it's literally like you have like a 18% on that. So you get back to your chambers, you start messing around with your stuff. Hour goes by. You are you're like, all right, enough of this. You have a few hours to kill. You head out. What do you want to do?
Well, I don't probably have a lot of friends. Although I have a very high charisma, so I guess I would have a lot of friends.
Yeah, you're kind of the guy that everyone comes to for advice and stuff. You've learned to have like the stronger people protect you because you can't do it that way, and you've helped them with their
My
stuff.
bones are apparently made of glass. Or not really, because I have a con. It's like my joints are somehow fused together. Like, what else is that 6 dex? That's like a 900-year-old human.
No, you're just one of those slow-moving races. You're one of those like slightly above averagely large but very slow
mushroom
moving
people.
Yeah, you might be oh no, they're not wisdom based. I was gonna say the pig people that defend stuff on Tatooine.
Thanks. A Gregorian at the fucking what are they called? The guards.
Very wise, very charismatic. You file your tusks every morning.
Yep. Except that I have a 15 charisma, so I ain't no piggy.
So you just
okay. So I'd go seek out friends. I'd go seek out companionship. I want to get this. I want to go shake this shit off, and wherever my friends hang out, or
All right, so it's kind of like the main cafeteria area where you just hang out and get food and play games and stuff. You get almost there. You see. Give me a perception roll.
Oh yeah, I'm so perceptive. I got a critical perception roll.
Coming right at you, you know exactly who he is. He's Commander Dave. He's a trooper that is kind of in charge of the few other troopers that stayed on base at the academy. You spot him immediately. He's walking at you. He's one of your best friends. He knows how you are.
Do we?
He's been watching you the whole time.
Openly talk about the existence of the Sith.
It's at this point, it's understood that there are them out there, but it's not a major your major training is to battle the droid army and stuff. So like a lot of your training is like just like cutting droids with your lightsaber throw and force pushing droids into objects to like figure out how to dismantle them better with your force push and stuff like that. So especially you're way more not Sith trained and way more like regular combat trained.
Yeah, I was just wondering about the culture of it, because I'm going to say to him, I was like, wow, man, I had the worst meditation session ever, like Sith coming to kill me kind of stuff. It was the worst.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, I've seen a bunch of kids go through that. It's usually around the time of, your age when they start really telling you some of the stories and stuff. He's like going on about he like starts talking about this story where he was being led by his commander um, into a droid base that was being led by one of the Sith at the time. He's like, yeah, there's nothing scarier in the entire universe probably than those motherfuckers. Um, but you know,
Like the blue
things are looking
lightsaber
good.
was so creepy. I don't even know that I've seen a blue lightsaber. It was so creepy. Like I can't get it out of my mind. Like it's just always there.
Yeah, blue's weird. That sounds. I mean, I've never even heard of a Sith that carried a blue lightsaber.
Right?
But
That's what
you
I'm
know,
saying.
dreams are dreams. So who knows what that was? Probably just your
Right?
young, overexcited imagination, just running wild.
All
You
right.
know.
So why don't you be useful and tell me how to shake this stuff off? What do we
Oh,
do? What do we
I
do?
mean, I'm 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 sure you just go back to your normal stuff. I'm sure in the next few training sessions everything will be better. I mean, I've sat in one of those chambers one time and I thought all my brothers were coming to kill me, so I'm never going back into one of those again. Those aren't for me. I stick to my blaster. If I can swipes at it on his shoulders like, this is all the power in the universe I need.
Roger, Roger.
He fucking chuckles, starts walking the same way you go, and you start going to the cafeteria. Give me a wisdom
Yeah.
perception.
52, yes.
You step 2-3 feet. The hairs on the back of your neck just are like ripping themselves out. Like you're like full cat posing, just like, what the fuck's happening? You feel that same disturbance in the force that you perceived earlier, but like it's everything that your world is right now. It almost seems like the lights are dimming around you and stuff. Um, you hear the trooper's radio come on. Execute Order 66. Commander Dave.
I'm gonna look at my buddy to see if his face is like reflecting what I'm sensing. Or is he just like do like everybody's been all fucking day?
Commander Dave?
Yeah.
Commander Dave has his helmet on. He's like in patrol mode. You look back. He stopped walking. He's standing still, and you hear on his radio 66. And he like under his breath in the suit, yes, my lord, and is whipping his blaster off of his back into battle position, turning his head towards you.
All right. I am going to force jump myself up somewhere behind him because I obviously think he sees something behind me.
Okay,
So
you just force
I
jump
figure
30
that
feet
I
into
have
the
been right all day.
air
There
and
is some shit
crawl
going
into the.
down. Yeah, I'm gonna like go up and over him and like flip and try and flip around so that like wherever I am over there, it's behind him. So the shit
All right,
he's between the shit and me.
give me a contested roll. 34.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, 17, baby. Bam, here we go.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah, because it's not really how I was picturing it. So you're in like tight corridors. Like You're like moving
Okay.
through the walkway places to the big places, but you're in like a transport area that leads to the
Are
cafeteria.
there hallways like just one long hallway? Are there branches near me? Like
There's like a big eye,
what kind of
and you're in
cover
the
is
middle
there
of the
from
eye.
whatever Dave's about to shoot?
Nothing. There's zero. You're walking one direction. You can see the end of the hallway, and it goes left and right. And then behind you is Dave, who's like turning and
All right, I'm gonna
readying his
just force
blaster.
jump right behind Dave. Like if
Okay.
he's the
I
only,
mean,
I
you're
mean, I love the guy, but he's a stormtrooper, so they're made to get hit before we do.
yeah. You don't even have to force jump. You're like 5 feet away from him still. Um, you're
But
just
I know
gonna
if I use my dex, I'm gonna fail.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say you can just use your straight
I'm not
movement.
making an athletics roll if that's what you're asking.
You can just move 30 feet and be wherever you want to behind him.
Okay, yes, I will do that. I'm literally like I'm still believing that he's my friend because I have no other reason to believe anything else. So
Yeah.
whatever he's ready to shoot at, I just want to get behind him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whilst drawing my lightsaber.
You whip your lightsaber out. It's not on yet, but you have it in hand. You go dive back behind him as he's turning. Um, you get next to him to get behind him, and he's swinging his blaster right at your head to like melee knock you.
All right. I'm going to do the exact same move again and do attempt to use force push whatever is necessary to literally get behind him again because now I think there's people coming from both sides.
Okay, but you're gonna get hit. So give me
By
a
him because he's already
dodge.
shooting at me.
Yeah. He's not
Yeah.
shooting his blaster is arcing down in a melee to swipe you as you are passing him to get to his other side.
Okay. Hmm. Well. Hmm. This might stretch credulity a little bit much. I am going to no. I'm going to believe with my 92 that my buddy Dave is just reacting to something, and I'm going to. I don't know. I don't know what to do besides trying. I'm gonna fuck. I'm just gonna try and do that move, but like, can I use my force push as a block? Like a gentle block? Can I like gently be like, oh shit, he's gonna hit me. I better just push him away a little bit.
yeah, you just move underneath of him, force pushing the weapon above you and getting to his back.
Yeah,
Yeah, go for it. Give me a
that's what I'm gonna
power roll.
try and do. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try and do. I was successful with the power roll.
Yeah, you're kind of just like moving. You're like, what? And he goes to swing at your head, and you just like, with the force, raise his arm above yours, get to his back. I like looking around. Give me a perception roll.
Yes.
There's nothing out of the ordinary happening. You have the thought that he like the only thing your rational brain's telling you is that he either really was trying to hit you or he just like narcoleptied out and is like sleepwalking.
Or he's hallucinating.
Yeah,
Like
any
he's
of that.
he could be under attack from evil Sith for all I know.
Yeah.
Like it could
Yeah,
be being
the
controlled or
blue
something.
light.
You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna roll again. I'm gonna roll again on it because it's also goddamn.
So,
Okay,
all
so
right. Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna
He
get shot.
he you're on his back. He whips around and goes for like a serious like gun butt to you and trying to knock you away from him. Give me a dodge or
Okay,
whatever.
I'm gonna like force jump myself as far back down this hallway as I can.
Okay. Go for
Because
it.
I got to get some perspective on this. 13, yeah.
Yeah, you just like you're right in front of him and he's just like getting smaller and smaller in the distance. You fucking back hits the wall. You got corridors to your left and right. He's like 35 feet down there in the middle of the corridor. He starts like grabbing at his helmet and stuff. The blaster drops. He like falls to one knee. He's like almost crawling at you at this point. He reaches a hand out to you. He's like, oh, cool. Run. I don't know. Is it? I can't just run. He's like all vomiting on the ground. Gets to his feet, going to grab his blaster.
I will take off at whatever speed I move. At my half speed, shuffle.
You probably do
so
have
what
20-foot
so here's
movement
what I
instead
want to
of
do
30.
right now. 15 max. I mean, come on, look at him. So I mean, he's con though. Like he can drag himself pretty fast. Anyway,
you're a hut.
what I'm trying to do is I want to get into a room. I'd like to get his comm so I can hear what the hell he heard that made whatever the fuck go on. That like, you know what I mean? Like this guy's not dumb. He's not very smart, but he's not dumb. So like, I'd love to get his comm set. I'd like to help my friend, but obviously he's trying to kill me or something. Right now I think he's being controlled by an evil Sith. That's the story. That's what I'm sticking to it. So like, I would love to like get down the corridor and get into a room and like get him into that room so I could like overpower him and get his shit without killing him, or I don't fucking know.
Okay.
I'm like 13 years old. This is an awful lot.
You're gonna try and lead him into the next room.
So if there's two rooms that are across from each other, I wanna get down the corridor, hide in one, and do an audible illusion inside the other one that gets him to go in there, so I can sneak it behind him and I don't know, knock him the fuck out or something. I don't know. I don't really have a good plan for
Okay, yeah, give
taking
me a
care of it
perception.
without killing him. Yes.
You find like almost exactly what you're looking for. There's like a kind of storage closet on the right side of the right hallway from you, and then on the left side there's like a bathrooms, and so you can open the bathrooms, audible in there, sit in the broom closet, and wait for him to go there, and then force push him into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also, when I'm in the broom closet alone, I'm going to turn lightsaber on so that I can use it to black blaster shots.
Okay. Yeah, he gets to his feet, grabs his gun, looks at you, and fires as you're getting that plan and starting to move in that direction.
Would you like me to roll dodge?
Yeah. You have your.
If I can use my force jump, I'll do that. But otherwise, my straight dodge is, I guess, athletics. So that'd be 45.
You have your blaster ready. I'd say for like as like a bonus reaction each round, you can use your lightsaber control throw to block one blaster. So like each round you could technically like block 2 blaster shots with like controlling your by just focusing on controlling your lightsaber with the force.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me a power roll.
Okay. Oh no, not really.
Like you start pulling your lightsaber up, but you haven't turned it on yet, and it's not on, and pow! 6 points of damage to your foot, or
Fantastic.
slime ball, or whatever is on the bottom of your body that lets you move. Foot 6 damage right to your foot. That was a good blaster sound, wasn't it?
That was a great blaster sound. It hurt. So I've got currently
33.
I have 33. Oh, it's the other way around. Yeah. All right, so 33. Okay. I have less belief that he's my friend, and I'm going to shuffle down into that closet and do the audible illusion thingy, hopefully. And I'm going to aggressively knock him out.
Yeah, I'd say in this turn, you can get to the broom closet, open it up, whip open the other door, get into it, and then on his turn, he has just full movement to get to you, and then give me a roll for your audible. He's chasing you. He makes the corner. You get into the broom closet. You have the door to the bathroom cocked open. You backing up into the closet. He's 5 feet from it, and you.
Very successful audible illusion.
Yeah.
The sound of me stumbling around badly in trying to get into one of the stalls of the bathroom, just like as I normally would be stumbling around like an idiot.
Okay. Yeah. He gets to that point, doesn't even look at the broom closet. He just like guns up, starts walking into the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna force push him right into the stall. Like the minute he opens the door to the stall, I'm just gonna be like, bam, right against the back wall of it.
Okay. Yeah, he's going in. There's a bunch of sound inside one of the stalls. He opens it up. Is firing into it. Go ahead.
Oh yes,
a critical,
just when it was necessary.
Blast. Wow.
And I'm not trying to kill him. Remember, I'm just trying to knock him the fuck out. Although he shot me in the foot.
That's why you guys use force.
No, I'm not. I don't care anymore. I'm just hitting him with everything I got. I'm hitting him with everything I got. But would like to knock his helmet.
Right before you hit him, you just completely see him engulfed in this shadowy figure with a blue lightsaber, and you're just like, no!
Yeah. But I'd like to not break the helmet.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Or his little communicator thing, or whatever the fuck they use. They have one on their belt, right? They have, oddly enough, a little iPhone on their belt.
10 times 2. I think a lot of he probably has extra ones because he's the commander, but they all have them built into their helmet.
Yeah, I rolled 2 10s.
Wow.
46 damage.
Yeah.
To the face.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you just fucking no. Blast him into the stall. His gun goes flying. He's just all like lopsided in the stall, not moving. The vision of the shadowy figure around him fades. You get your senses. You're like, okay, grab the thing. Grab the thing.
Yeah, I want whatever communicator he has that still works so I can listen to the comm channels and figure out what the fuck's going on. Is it just him? Is it everybody? Is it, is there a comm? Not in the bathroom.
Give me
Shit.
an investigate.
74%. All right. Oh yeah, by 5.
Yeah, you're like you're looking around. You grab his helmet. You look at his face. You're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy." You've spent 1,000 or thousands of hours with this guy.
He'll probably be
You
fine.
you grab the helmet. You start like listening in and trying to get it to work. You're like, "This is gonna be way too hard," and you find the other system on his belt wrapped into his chest piece. It's like a 2-piece thing of like a battery and the radio, and it's just 2 little pieces and wires. You grab that, you're like, oh yeah, you clip one to your hair or something, and you put it into you put the battery into your
My
pocket.
nose.
And yeah, you have. We have it. I don't know. Your race could have
My nose head.
flesh pockets on its neck or something. I don't know.
Yeah, my moldy folds, my moldy folds, my holdy hold.
Holdy
That's
fold.
what I am. I'm one of those. I'm one of those.
You're a Terry fold.
I'm a Terry fold. That's my race. Terry fold, Padawan, cool land tripper at your service.
Your
I'm
race is
going
probably Terry, and the pockets you have are your flap folds.
Yeah.
So that's you stick it in your Terry flap fold.
Yeah. So I take it and I stick it in my Terry flap fold. All right,
That's
what?
why you're so popular. You just go around singing, "Give me that, I'll holdy hold. I'll put it inside my Terry flap fold."
Yeah, that would do it. Hey, some things are timeless, even in a galaxy far, far away. I'm going to, I want to listen in and try and figure out if this is just me or is this everybody.
You whip it on. There is just screaming and blaster fire. That's all you hear. You've actually never heard this before. Like unlimited blaster fire going on and the sound of of pure chaos and fear.
What's the most defensible position? Or what's the most escapable position?
The library is always very well guarded.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a good place to choose to go. Let me just make that roll without any knowledge. Less defensible, more like escape, because like if it's that overwhelming, like I think I'd want to be looking towards survival more. Like if it's happening everywhere. Is there is there a star? There must be some form of a starport there or something, right?
Yeah, there a few ways to get out of it. You don't really ever leave though. It's like you get you were allowed to go places in teams on like field trips with your masters and stuff, but you don't get to go
I'm gonna go to
outside
the
the. Yeah, double back. You're like friends. Yeah.
Yep, I'm going to the kitchens.
Okay. You waddle your way over to the kitchen door.
They have to deliver shit to the kitchens. There's got to be a way to the spaceport from the kitchen. There has to be.
You pop open the door. Give me a perception roll.
No.
No, huh?
Oh wait. No.
You're like hearing in the comms just blaster fire and fear and screaming and slaughter, and you like turn it off. 10 seconds goes by. You get to the cafeteria door. You open it up, and you like swear you just fucking turned it all off, but you can hear it all again, fucking echoing all around you and stuff. You're just like
All right,
overwhelmed by the
I'm gonna turn
sound
the comm.
of. Huh?
I'm gonna turn the comm off. I'm gonna try to like become focused on the force and get to. I want to get like actually into the kitchens, to the back of the kitchens where like that shit goes down.
Okay, give me another perception.
Oh yeah,
You
very perceptive.
You turn your comms off. 10 feet to the door. It's all silent. You open the door. It turns on again, and you're like, "What the fuck? I just turned it off." You look at it. It is not on. You realize that that was the sound of you opening the door into this room, which is just 30 younglings, most of them your friends, being slaughtered by like 10 storm clone troopers in the open doorways on the other side. In the middle, there some of them have lightsabers defending themselves. A lot of them are just screaming and running.
Do I have an open back shot on any of those troopers?
You realize what's happening as the one closest to you is turning to you with a ready blaster.
Well, since it worked so well before, I think I will start with a force push.
Okay.
I'd like to push him into others, if possible.
Yeah, you probably can push. In one go, you can probably hit two of them and push them into another two.
Yeah.
Yeah, you blast in front of you. They're like 15 feet away from you. You hit the two closest to you. They go flying into the next two.
7 points of damage.
Roll it again.
21 points of damage.
Nice. Yeah, one of them takes a much bigger blast of the force. The other one takes it and gets launched in. Give me two 2d10s.
2d12, 2d10s.
Yeah. You'd knock them into another set of troopers, and they
7 and 9.
bit of force damage, bit of blunt armor to armor damage. Okay, yeah, you knock two. One of them goes flipping and flying, landing in another two. All four of them go crumbling down into a little ball. They're starting to get back up.
I'm gonna yell. Whatever we call ourselves. To me, out the door. Let's go. Padawans, or whatever the fuck we call each other. I'm sure we don't call each other Padawans.
One of the like tougher kind of kids that you know.
I got a 1. Got a 1.
Yeah, you even let's say with that, you see one of them like escape the slaughter in the middle. He's like running over. You see the way to get to. You force jump to him, grab a hold of him, step sideways, force jump over into the place that you were trying to get to. He's taken shoulder wound. He's got his lightsaber out. He's one of the more like physically trained guys. You're over in the corner.
All right, you block.
Still
I'll
happening in
get
the
us
middle.
out of here.
Huh?
Tell him you block. I'll get us out of here. I mean, we both have to block, but one of us has to also try and get out of here.
Yeah, he's
I'd rather
like,
he was fully frontal.
I'm right behind you, dude. Get us out of here. Go. I am on your tail.
All right, lightsaber on. Put one hand on his back, with him facing the other direction. We're just gonna move as fast as we can, as fast as I can, through the kitchens and like try and get out the doorway somehow.
Oh,
Ooh, I hope that was for them and not us.
oh, poor guy. You almost saved his life.
God damn it.
You get to the back of the kitchen. You are holding him. He's moving. He's like in blocking position. He's like, no, they're coming. A few blaster shots are coming through the window. He's trying to block them. Both of them just wham, wham.
Whew.
Oh yeah. Poor guy. Oh yeah, he takes one shot to the shoulder. He like lowers his guard, and then a blaster bolt comes through his chest and pops out the other side and fires into the wall, and he just fucking goes down.
All right, I want to grab his saber with my mind and throw it at the lead one, or
okay.
lead ones. I'm just gonna take his saber and go, and then turn and run to get a door between me and these assholes.
Yeah, give me
There we go. 28.
Yeah,
yes, I'm a beast.
I'd say there's like 3 or 4 that are following you guys, like kind of far away, but just started to as you got to the kitchen. You chuck the saber. It hits 2 of them. Damage.
Is that 2? Yeah, 2.
2d10.
Yeah, 9 and 16.
First one grazes across one, nicks him right across the chest. The second one, the lightsaber, like plunges right into his chest.
Crotch. The second one's in his crotch.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you throw the lightsaber. One of them cuts across the first one's thigh, and then it flies right into the other one's crotch and stabs into it and turns off and falls.
His crotch turns off and falls.
Yeah. He's actually
That's satisfying. That's satisfying.
You know how Luke had a robot hand because his hand got chopped off?
Right.
A lot of
this
these
guy
clone
was robot
troopers,
dick.
Yeah, a lot of these clone troopers had procedures like the army in Game of Thrones, and so once they get special enough status, they fit you up with a prosthetic.
Nice. That's different. Anyhoozle. I know so much more about their culture than I did at the beginning of the game. I'm going to get the fuck out of this room into the next room, and I guess maybe like prepare an audible illusion of me stumbling around in the room and I'm leaving the room, something to stop the lead one from killing me within the next 8 seconds of my life?
Yeah, they're pretty far away. They were just shooting at you through the windows into the place. But you're a good 2 turns of full sprinting away from them and stuff, so they're not like right on your tail.
Okay, good. That's great because I need that. And I was able to move in the back through the kitchens, or did I have to exit out?
No, luckily there was an exit in the back of the kitchens. You pop it open. It does not go outside, but it leads to another hallway.
All right, I would like to pay attention for any med kits that are posted anywhere for my blaster shot foot as I drag myself, trying to get to wherever the loading docks are. And if those don't exist, I guess I'm going to try and figure out where the fuck maintenance is in this place.
Give me an investigate.
Oh, yeah, 27. I'm an investigating fool.
Yeah, you kind of recall where you are. You've like barely been into this part of the temple before. But what were you looking for?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to get to the loading docks. If I can't figure out how to get to the loading docks, I'm going to try and figure out where maintenance is. And on the way, I'm keeping my eye out for a med pack of some form.
Okay.
Because I have been shot.
The medical facility is to your left. The loading dock and other thing you were looking for is to the right.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the right. Well, let me see here. 0 to 50 left, 51 upright. I'm going to the right.
Hard.
This character makes really bad judgment calls regularly.
Okay. You're looking for the loading dock, and what's the other thing you're looking for? The control room?
Well, like if I can't, in my mind, like since I'm 13 and I've never been outside this place, like the 2 places that they must be able to reach with ships is for food and for repair shit. So if I can't find my way to the loading docks for the food, I'm going to try and find my way to maintenance, wherever that is, down below, I guess, where all the machines are, and then try and get my way out that way or something.
Okay. So you're going for the loading dock.
Yeah, ultimately, I'm somewhere there's a something that goes somewhere that's not here.
Yeah, you running down the hall as fast as your fat feet can carry you. You make it to the big loading dock signs pointing left. You turn left. It's a big open downward thing into the loading dock. Make a perception.
Oh yes, I'm very perceptive.
There is 3 transport ships that, like, 2 have landed, unloading, third one landing right now, of clone troopers. Guns out, moving in lines, like right to you, heading for the up ramp.
Is there any
it doesn't
chance
seem like any of them has noticed you
that
yet,
above where they are?
Army.
Is there any chance that above where they are, there's either a bunch of crates hanging or a ship being stored that I could disconnect and crush them all with?
Give me a contested roll.
Ooh, damn. My contested rolls are awful today. All right, in that case, I'm gonna find a place to hide.
The best is like there's like netting and flyers up at the top that you might be able to drop onto them, but there's nothing you're going to crush them with. It's not really a full hangar. There's really nothing in it because it's not used for a lot, but it's right now filled with military.
Okay, is there anywhere nearby that I can go through a door or hide?
You can go back the way you came towards the medical facility and the rest of the place. You have reached the edge of the thing, and you can see a way out. However, that way out is undoable. There's
no crate here that I could hide my moldy folds in.
No.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go backwards then, apparently. And are they like running or were they marching?
Most of them are like marching into positions, and then once they're all in line, they're kind of like moving in a strategic offensive pattern to the up ramp.
So I'm going to, I guess, force push myself several times down this hallway so that I can move as fast as they are until I get to a corridor or a service hatch or a maintenance hatch or a med kit or something that isn't them.
Okay. Yeah, you're just force blasting your way, fucking. You just move by force jumping and then walking 20 feet and then force jumping and walking 20 feet. Like, I'm getting a very like Yoda, like old Yoda vibe from you.
Yoda shot in the foot vibe is what you're getting. Universe can fuck itself, it can.
Yeah, give me 3 force uses. Uh-oh.
Yes.
You failed the first one, huh? Yeah. Start waddling. You get it together, make the distance. As you're about to turn, as you like are getting to the next place to turn to the corner for the med bay and stuff, they turn the corner on the backside. Spot you down the hall. The guy in the front takes a shot off. Oh, it's going to hit you.
Take the shot, or do I block it and let them know that I'm a Padawan? Ugh.
I think they'd kill
I'm going to block it with my hand.
Unless.
I'm going to block it with my hand just like I did with that little zip machine. So.
Okay. All right. You're just trying to force push it away. You've done it before with a big enough force blast. However, if the force blast is not enough, it gets through in your experience. So it's doable.
You ready for this?
Yep.
Hey, if anyone's watching right now would be a really good time to put like a 7 or lower in the chat. Just giving you an opportunity to put those numbers in the chat for me, because I might succeed and live if you do that.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Guess I'm rolling it.
I'm convinced at this point that they aren't allowed to write for some reason, which I don't think is true. But hey, you got
41.
Right,
I am successful.
Do the 1d10 damage. Oh yeah. Yeah. Blaster fire coming at you. You boom, blow it right up into the ceiling.
Because I'm a Padawan too, huh? God damn it.
Yeah, you slightly hear from the end of the hall, target acquired, and
Whoa, a whole cadre, not just one or two, like a whole cadre of them, huh?
Yeah, you make the corner. Um, the the med bay is pretty large. It's ready to take care of 30 people at one time to go. Um, so it's like a pretty decently large sized room with fucking medical equipment everywhere. Um, you turn the corner to
People
get
running and
to it.
screaming in there. Are there people? Are they working on injured people already, or they haven't gotten to that level yet?
It's still like 15 feet down the hall on your left is the medical door to get into the bay. Um, give me a perception.
It's an
Not
11.
your master, but one that you have trained with and know very well is running behind you, towards you, lightsaber drawn. He's bleeding out the gut. He gets to you, grabs a hold of you, dives into the doorway to the medical lab, and is like trying to seal off the door and seal it shut with his lightsaber or something. Um, Not really even saying anything to you at this point. What do? He's just cauterizing the outside of it. He's
Yeah, I'm
going
gonna
all
grab
kinds of
whatever
it.
medical thing is there nearby and hit him front and back. Get the healing on. Get the foot healing on. I'm gonna take my lightsaber out and just fucking turn it on too.
All right.
I'll
Give
put it
me
on
an
the table next
investigate.
to me on if I have to.
Give me an investigate. Um, you in the quick time you have to look at the closed area around you, you find like very basic but high tech kind of bandaging equipment. Um, Nothing serious, but you're just gonna pull back his robe and slap it onto his abdomen.
Body packs, whatever there is, whatever kind
You
of
just
field
sort of
dressing.
go out and slap the thing on, and it seals onto his skin and does the rest of the work.
And the same for my foot.
Yeah, give me a D4. Yeah, you find four things of it, so you can do yourself and him. Um,
The other one is my
uh,
Foley fold.
yeah, give me a what it would be like. Mainly wisdom. I guess it would be very similar to investigate. Give me your investigate roll for your medicine to fix him up. Yeah, you slap it onto him. Go ahead and roll another for you. Um, so
That was also a failure.
you have one more thing to not waste. You rip the other two in half. Barely get the fourth one out. You're like, all right, don't do that again. As you're putting it onto your foot. 2d10, one for you and one for him.
He gets 14 and I get 12. All right, I'm back to that.
Well, it was 1d10 for each, so we'll take the 7 for each of that.
Okay,
But you're back
I'm still
up
good.
full. He stops with the cauterizing
An
the
exit or
door.
maintenance hatch.
He you're looking for the exit out of here.
Yeah.
Yes. Give me a perception.
No, I missed it.
You're looking around. You're like, there must be another way out of this place, but you don't see it yet. He sees you wandering around trying to look for the exit. He's like, he looks around. He's like, "Oh, young one, come. It's just I think our best bet is to hold this as a defensive position. We're he like fear just comes across his whole demeanor. He's like, I really don't see us escaping this at this moment. I'd say our best bet is to just hold still and hope for the best."
We can't. There's too many of them. We can't win as a turtle. We must flee. They're there. There's 30 of them coming up the hallway.
He's like, I've sealed them off. They're not getting in. I think this is our best defensible position. I tried. He's just muttering under his breath. I tried saving them. I tried so hard.
Going to I'm gonna look for the exit again. I'm gonna like get as far away from him as I can in the room, and search for more med kits to stick in my moldy folds while trying to figure out a way out of here because this motherfucker's gonna die soon.
All right, give me a perception. You're looking for the exit, or are you looking for more meds?
I'm looking for the exit. If I
All right,
happen to see meds, I'm good.
It's on the exact opposite corner. It's like this room from corner to corner, from doorway to doorway is like probably like 100 feet.
I'm gonna move with all stealth towards that doorway. Would you like me to roll my stealth?
Yeah, and are you trying to investigate for more meds?
Absolutely.
Go ahead, stealth and investigate.
Here we go. No. Investigate.
For a 30 stealth.
And investigate, I made.
Yeah, you're fumbling around, stepping on all the glass and making your way through very loudly.
I'm so smooth.
You find, give me a D4. You find 4 healing syringes that are like combat stims. Each of them does 2d10 plus 5 healing.
Two D10. Oh my god. I just lost my fucking mind. I give up. Okay, so I am going to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
This
so
guy
you're
is
halfway.
crazy. Yeah,
You're halfway through the
halfway.
room, finding all these meds and stuff. Um, you hear audible blaster fire just wailing on the other side of the door he sealed. It's been going on, shooting that door for like going on 8 seconds now. You collect these meds, you stick them in your terry flap folds, and give me a perception. You
So perceptive.
look back to your nightmare of this blue light. All the blaster fire stops, and a blue lightsaber comes plunging through the door right in the center. Blue lightsaber pops your fucking, like, you look at the lightsaber and the whole experience you had earlier floods into your mind. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh, baby. Critical.
You feel this just grasp of fear grab a hold of your throat and literally like pulling the life essence out of you, and you just shake it off and keep moving.
Get the fuck out the door.
All right. Give me a force use to blast yourself over there and get to the door.
I got it exactly.
Yeah, you pop right over, barely up to the door. Give me another perception. Um, the sealed door on the opposite side explodes open, like you you look back and the lightsaber retracts from it, and then out of that lightsaber hole, just like an explosive grenade, just blows the door open into basically nothingness. Um, 3 pieces of shrapnel just plunge into that Jedi. Um, um, Dark hood, glowing red eyes, steps through the fog door and plunges the blue lightsaber into the Jedi as he drops his lightsaber and goes cold. Um, Looks up at you. Your eyes meet his eyes, and inside your head you can hear him. There's no running. There's no escape.
Going to run and escape.
Give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom times 5? Yes.
Oh, just barely, huh? Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. 70.
Wow.
Percent, which works every time.
Yeah. You meet his gaze. That same, just like it's 2 hands now, just grasping your throat. You feel like the your forced connection fucking severing like it did before, and you shake it off at the last second, stumbling out of the door, fucking closing your eyes with your hands. What do you do?
Myself off in some direction, whatever the nearest, the biggest open space. I'm gonna fly down it like a ping pong ball.
Give me 2 force uses.
Well, I started out with an epic fail that's not quite a fumble, but really close.
You start trying to use your force, jump. You're like, the thoughts are coming back, stopping you from fucking you jumping. You shake that feeling, jump. You've made it 70, 90 feet. You're about to make the corner. Give me a wisdom save halved. Nice. Something grabs a hold of you right before you start to make the corner. You start to get lifted up off of the ground, like by a crushing force into your throat. And as soon as it starts to lift you, you just shatter it with the force inside of you, break free of it, make that corner, start running. Give me a regular wisdom save. Oh, wow. Made it by 1 point.
I'm very good at almost making it. Just barely making it, I should say.
Yeah, it's a great cinematic. These are the moments where he's reaching into your mind to just cut you off from the forest with the darkness. And you got a 68 the last one too. This one's 69. Like the memories start flooding into you. Like he's like grabbing a hold of your sunlight inside of you and trying to rip it from you, and you just barely shove him off of you every chance you get. Give me 2 force rolls to dash through these corridors.
Yes. Oh yeah, crit on the second one.
Oh, and a crit.
This guy moves like a lumbering blur. He's either falling and tripping his way through something, or he's shooting through the air.
Give me a perception roll.
So perceptive.
You you're dashing through these corridors, looking back, trying to keep distance from him and stuff, just trying to flee this nightmare. A few times you witness him whip a door open and just like blood comes flying out the door all over him across the other wall, and he like sends his lightsaber into there, like still running and chasing you. His lightsaber pops back through the wall 15 feet farther towards you. He force dashes, makes a whole length that took you 2 uses to get down. He's even with your critical jump and stuff, you're only now like 40 feet ahead of him after this chaos just happened behind you, and he's like ghost stepping through steps to get to you and stuff. He's moving so fast that you can't really see most of it.
I'm gonna force push him.
Okay.
Everything I got.
Yes, go.
Well, I was successful.
Yeah, you get the force blast off. It goes and hits him, and it he puts like one hand up like this, and the force blast just cuts in half and displaces itself around him. He puts a hand out. You feel this gripping feeling physically attached to your throat. Go ahead and make another wisdom save halved.
Yeah,
Damn.
baby. Yeah,
Damn.
baby. Fuck you, Vader. Fuck you, Vader, and your shit.
Wow.
Fuck you, Vader, and your shit.
Wow.
Guess what I'm gonna do now?
Yeah, grabbing a hold of your throat. You're just like, you grabbing at it. You fucking send to yourself. You just pop it right off of you. Give me another wisdom.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck my lightsaber right at him, baby. Right at that hand. I'm gonna go right there.
Give me a wisdom save first.
No.
Oh, nice. That's exactly. Well, I mean, okay. So he's clutching at your throat. You force shatter it away from you. As that shatter happens, you feel like an incredible depletion of your energy from the amount that you've used today. You just feel overwhelmingly tired, and the nightmare slips right into that spot and grabs a hold of you. Anytime you think of the force, try to use it at all, you just you get to the point of hysteria and then stop trying it. But you're just you almost do it, but you're just it's just so much horror that's filling your mind that you just can't pull through a full connection to anything you're trying to do. But you just broke free of him. It's your turn. He's 15 feet away from you. You're landed. You're up one leg, getting up. His hand out, walking to you, blue lightsaber drawn, fucking eyes glowing out of his hood.
I know there's no way that I'm going to A, escape him physically, or B, hurt him physically with my body. So I'm gonna just try and push past all the revulsion in one gasp of trying to hit him with my lightsaber, because I know I'm dead. I've seen what happened to everybody else.
He gets to you, standing over top of you, double grabs his lightsaber, looking on to you. His attention raises up for a second. He's looking above you, and you feel this pull happen on you, and you go sliding across the floor. You get grabbed. Give me a perception roll.
Nope.
You get grabbed by someone that you don't really see him as it's happening. You see his clothes, and he's almost done this to you before in training. So you're pretty sure this is your master. But sliding across the floor, hand grabs you. You see the arm, flings you, force pushes you across the floor the other direction. The ceiling comes crumbling down around you. The last thing you see is like an eye to eye with your master, just barely. He's just like has his hand on his lips, just like you get like one word inside your mind of just hidden, and the crumbling blocks your vision from him. You go sliding across. You are right now trapped in the end of a hallway and rubble. You have like 5 feet of open hallway and air. You give me a force roll.
Yes.
I guess it would kind of be more like investigate, but you got it. You're freaking out. The only rational thing that you can think to really do right now is to just wait in this place right here, because you're not strong enough to move the rubble. You don't think you have no connection to the force. It's just like the light that's within you most of your life right now is just like you can see it in the distance, and it's getting farther and farther away from you.
Can I?
You have the one thought that, like, you might actually have a chance at making it through this if you just stay here and stay quiet, because maybe with your force severed and you not reaching back into it, they might not be able to detect you.
Is there anywhere here that I could actually physically hide?
No, you're just you're in pure blackness. You are feeling around, trying to get an understanding of your surroundings, and it's just a square 5-foot block of open space in between a wall and rubble.
All right, I guess I'm going to. Well, I'm kind of afraid to do any of my like basic meditations and stuff to not freak out, because that might reconnect me with the force at this point. I'm gonna try and think of nothing, like literally a wall of white with nothing there.
All right, we will finish this with one last wisdom save to make it or break it.
All right, here we go. Feeling good. Feeling lucky? Nope. Yes. No. No. Missed it by 9.
Make this one count. Their perception. We'll do the same thing. 70%.
Oh.
Nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
So you're just trying to think about nothing, but as soon as you start thinking about nothing, the nightmares just start flooding your mind, and you start
Like, you mean
crying
trapped in the
slash
darkness kind of
kind
thing?
of screaming slash like begging for help and stuff. Um, you make enough noise to where you realize you're making a lot of noise, and but luckily it seems like no one noticed you in this corner. Um, Days go by. You're just like you get to 2 days. You think is about 2 days of just sitting in this hole. You are fucking. You're scared to tap into the forest. You're scared to move. You're scared to move any of these rocks. Like you've literally just been huddled in a ball position in the same space, just waiting to die or something. Um,
Like just rocking and pissing? That's nice.
yeah, 3 or 4 days go by. You think you're right at your end. You can just feel your life essence slipping from you at this point. Um, the rubble starts moving on the other side. You can barely hear it. A corner is formed. This figure comes crawling in, grabs a hold of you, pulls you out. You can like barely uh, like really get your senses together and witness what's happening as he like straddles you in his arms and puts your head up against his shoulders and is like, "It's okay, young one. You're safe. You're safe. We'll take you far from here. Just relax. Just sleep. You're in good hands now." Um, you fall asleep um, immediately. Like you just like completely accept that you're in heaven and fall asleep into a rest. Um, you wake up in on a transport ship. Um, you've been on a few before. You know you're in a ship in space flying around. Um, this woman's there to greet you as you awake. She's like tending. She's just like oiling your skin with whatever weird oil your species enjoys being oiled onto their skin. Um, she explains to you that um, you're one of the only survivors of the Padawans that they know of. She tells you one of them is in the transport with you. There's another two that they have found and have rescued and gotten off station. Um, she says,
Did any of our masters make it?
well, she says, I haven't seen one Jedi. Do you know what happened to your master?
Yeah, I think my master confronted whoever was the dark hooded guy with. I mean, I must know who fucking Vader is by this point, right?
Oh
Um,
God, no.
no, this is right at that cusp, huh?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
I
he even
just say
has
like,
his
yeah,
super suit yet.
I'm pretty sure that my master saved me and confronted him, and I saw him kill everyone, and every time I tried to do anything, he brushed me away like I was a fly. So I don't know.
Uh, Fear grips her eyes. She's like, there must really be none left. Um, she says she has places for you guys to go. Um, you like ask about being a Jedi and stuff. You don't have your lightsaber. Um, your lightsaber is gone. You don't know where it is. You ask them about it. They're like, "Oh, I'm sorry. It must be right back there in the rubble. I I was just trying to save you." Um, they have homes ready for you to go lay low and live normal lives. The last thing before she heads off into the cockpit that she tells you is that um, you're safe, but it seems like the everything that's good is being overthrown right now, and there's probably not going to be what you understand of as the Jedi anymore. So that's a win.
That's not a win. I mean, I was survived, but man.
Hey, this kid's one of those guys that Luke ends up training.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna dedicate my life to something, but I'm gonna roll for it. I'm either gonna dedicate my life to hiding or becoming the most powerful, invisible Jedi that there's ever been.
Let's do 3 force rolls.
51, most powerful Jedi ever been by 1 point.
let's do 3 force rolls. You have to make 2 out of 3 of them to not just quit your force power because it's too scary to tap back into.
All right, here we go. I've made the decision. I'm gonna turn this shit back on. Here we go.
You're like, no, I will never give up. You try to tap
16.
back in. It's so dark.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, how about a third?
You
Bam!
feel some essence
3.
of light. Oh, and you just barely grasp a hold of the light, and the story ends with you on a little jungle farm with your new family going to grab a pickaxe, and it force pulls into your hand the last 5 feet because you just reattached your connection.
Bum 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 bum.
Dun dun.
That's maybe our 4th survival, huh?
Wow. Yeah,
I
we're
ran like a
definitely not
motherfucker.
50%. It might be 3rd. No, you had, that was a really great way that it turned out, because like I basically gave you like 3 whole like turns of Vader fully fucking chasing you, grabbing a hold of you, trying to kill you and sever your force, and you resisted all of his force powers and the dark side until the very end. And then at the very end, there's someone to save you. So like it was literally fucking perfect the way it played out.
I think this could become canon.
Barely got out of that.
Unfortunately, he survived, which it could become
story,
canon someday, and his name is Cool Land Tripper, so that's going to work out great in canon.
You know that story is way too cool for someone in the now Star Wars to grab a hold of and run with, so.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, you know, it could happen. No, there is, right? Mandalorian. Mando's great. That's got a great crew. They can do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All I have to say is whoever is in control of choreography for fighting, I don't know, needs to talk to Jackie Chan or something. I don't know what would help them.
I think we ought to have Gina Carano dress up in a Terry Fold suit and play my character just to fuck with Disney.
Disney's gonna pull this episode from YouTube.
Oh, great! Because I said that. Son of a bitch! I shouldn't have said Disney. I did it again. Shit. If you speak in 3 names, it shall appear before thee.
Wow.
Well, we love the rat. I love going there, so I don't want to make that happen. I don't want to get on a bad list.
Great campaign.
All right, love you, bud. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, we love you all. Make sure that you subscribe somewhere over here. It'll be somewhere around here, a little circle, so you know that all of our episodes are coming out. Right into the comments. what you want to see, right? Stories that we could throw into the random 1d4 rolls that we have, and the beginning of each campaign to see what campaign it is, and join the lives whenever we're on. There's not a schedule, so it's very random. But if you can and want to ever join the lives, you can write in numbers and literally shape the world we are creating and playing in. And so until the next Ogre story / will be eventually Ogre Tailz, peace and love, everybody.
Love you, Planet Earth.